Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for logging on to your CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line. It is brought to you, as always, by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Coming to you on a Tuesday, August 31st, final day of the month. Coming off a disappointing Monday, no doubt about it. We went 0-2. Shame on me for not knowing that German Marquez would give up 2 solo shots and that the Rockies would have just 1 hit off a guy making his major league debut in the first 5 innings yesterday in Texas. Thanks for nothing, Rocks, right? So we lost the first 5 there. Johnny Cueto gets scratched for the Giants, so we end up losing our no-run first inning. Giants-Brewers as the Brewers got a run across before the end of the first. Yet here we are yet again today, ready to refire. Rockies and Rangers going at it. Game 2 tonight down in Texas. Austin Gomber going off against former Rockies pitcher Jordan Lyles. Rockies are the favorites here. The over-under is at 8.5, and the Rockies to win on the money line is -135. So you got to put down $1.35 in order to win back $1. Austin Gomber's strikeout numbers, I looked at them. They're 5.5. I just don't love that number. I think the under, if you want to play that, the under is probably the play, especially when you look at Austin Gomber in his most recent games. 3 strikeouts, 7 strikeouts, 3 strikeouts, 9 strikeouts, 2 strikeouts, 3 strikeouts, and 8 strikeouts. So you can see why I'm staying away from that. However, I am going to jump on the Jordan Lyles under 5.5 strikeouts. BetMGM is one of the only books that has it at this number right now. I tweeted this earlier today on my Twitter account. You got to follow me on Twitter at MichaelCBS4 because it was at -150 on the juice. It's now -165, and I expect this number to drop down to 4.5 by the time first pitch is thrown at 6:05 Mountain Time down in Arlington. So I want you to jump on this right now. Under 5.5 strikeouts. Here's part of the reason why. Lyles has gone under that number 11 times in his last 15 appearances. He's coming off his worst start of the year, so I think the Rockies get the ball in play today. I don't know that they win. I know that we're trusting the Rockies to hit on the road, which is not something that they have done well all season long, but I still like Jordan Lyles under 5.5 strikeouts as my best bet for your CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line for Tuesday, August 31st. One other thing I do want to point out, and that's a Lions boost involving one Von Miller as we get set for the Broncos to kick off the 2021 season. Von Miller to have 10 regular season sacks is now Lions boosted to -110. I think that a lot of you are going to want to jump on this. I would love this number if it were at even money. I still like it at boosted to -110. And here's part of the reason why. Only twice in his career has Miller gone below this number of sacks. In 2013, he only played 9 games, and then in 2019, finished with 8 in 15 games, but he didn't have Bradley Chubb beside him except for the first 4 games of the season. Now, Vaughn is coming off an injury. Don't be surprised if he starts slow. But if this defense is going to be what this defense is expected to be, then Vaughn is going to have double-digit sack numbers. I don't think that is out of the question. Something to look at. I'm not going to make it a best bet, but I do think that you could get some money here on the -110 Lions boost for Von Miller to have 10-plus sacks this coming season. Broncos country is going to be hoping for that. So I think BetMGM is going to be taking some money here. Again, I would love it at plus money, but I still think it's a good bet at -110 for an NFL future. Remember, the Broncos were 9th in the NFL last year with 42 sacks, so they still got after the quarterback even without Von Miller all season. I expect them to get after the quarterback again this year, especially when you look at that secondary, that interior defensive line as well. I think Von Miller, 10-plus sacks this season is a pretty good bet. All right, that is going to do it for your CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line. We are, as always, brought to you by BetMGM. Place your parlays, props, and futures at the King of Sportsbooks. Download the app today.